Awesome. 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 So, yes.
You're good.
Awesome.
Right on. That's what you got to do. Next word. Get it, babe.
Awesome.
S I G N I. These simple yarn designs. Great, very good.
I never ever realized that Matthew was comprehending things at all.
Are you glad that you started to spell? Yeah. Of all the therapies that we've tried, this is the single most powerful and most effective thing we've done.
It seems so simple, and yet it is absolutely life-altering.
I've been working with non-speaking individuals for about 25 years. I did a lot of traditional therapies and a lot of traditional approaches for years, and I did everything wrong. For those of us who are neurotypical, if we think about an action, our body is going to do it. For all of the people that we see, they may feel or experience something or have a desire to do something, but they can't necessarily translate the thought that they're having into an action. It's not an issue of I don't understand. It's not an issue of I don't want to. It's an issue of I can't make my body do it.
It's a motor issue that every single kid who's given the opportunity to learn how to spell to communicate has said that my brain tells my body to do something and my body just doesn't cooperate.
Keep it going. Got this, you're working hard. F R go. F R I. I know you're working hard. I know you're working. I know you're working. Just keep going. F R I E N and the friend D. Because my body is not my friend. What we try to do is help our students make a connection between intent and action. We teach the purposeful movement of using the whole arm, taking it out of fine motor, putting it in gross motor, to be able to point to letters on a increasingly complex series of letter boards to keyboards. And that's how we give them a vehicle to express their thoughts and ideas. Y.
In early April, we were told that Matthew was intellectually disabled. And then at the end of April, when we sat down with Elizabeth for the first time, she started reading him a passage about amber and how amber fossilizes. He was answering questions and communicating through spelling things out on a letterboard on a incredibly sophisticated level. I asked Elizabeth, wow, I said, could someone be intellectually disabled if they're answering these questions? And Elizabeth looked at me and said, no. And with that, I sort of lost it and began sobbing, uncontrollably. I still feel it. It's unbelievable.
We use the term non-speaking because we're referring to speech. The term nonverbal means from the Latin without words. And our guys are not without words. They're without a means of physically expressing it, but they have words. They have beautiful words.
Done.
So he said, Matthew Kramer, the talented artist, makes textured yarn creatures. Creations. That's my hammer. Creations, Elizabeth. Creations with love in every scrap. These creations work to calm boys who have too many worries. These simple yarn designs are my struggles unraveling.
That's really cool.
Matthew, that's
That's
beautiful.
So I've been spelling to communicate for about 4 years now, and as to how I feel about it, well, put simply, it freed me and changed my life.
It was hard at first giving up things that I'd been taught, things that I had then taught people as a professor, as a therapist, and to say, gee, you know, we thought that was current thinking, but it was wrong. You have to let go of that. And, you know, there was a period of guilt, there was a period of frustration, but at the same time was this period of joy, you know, and recognizing we don't know everything. And when we do know better, we do need to do better, and we need to change with that and change the thoughts and ideas.
It doesn't take away autism, but I mean, literally every parent that goes through this has their moment very early on where they're just certain. They're just blown away by what they've seen, and they're certain this is the thing. I think almost, if not everybody, could achieve some benefit, and most could achieve enormous benefit. And I wouldn't say that about anything. I mean, there's nothing I believe in that strongly. Maybe sunscreen, you know, I don't know.
The longer Ian has been spelling, the more control he's gotten over his motor, and now we're starting to extend that control to his mouth. All right, so what do you think, Bean? Should we do it? All right, straighten up, my love.
Ian has opened up our understanding of not only what he is like as a person, but what he struggles with every day, getting his body to cooperate with what his mind or his brain is trying to tell his body to do.
I am proud
Of.
Nice enough.
Of.
Good. Of.
Of.
Push it from the belly.
Of.
Good. I am proud of. Loud.
My.
Good.
Sing. Sing.
Proud of my
Sing.
self.
Self.
Good.
It's been a great experience. See, I get emotional. He told us that this would violently turn our world upside down when he first started. And I thought at the time, how funny, why would he say violently? But it's been a miracle, and it has turned our world, but in such a great way, such a positive way.
I think one thing that's important is this is not a cure. You know, at the end of the day, none of my clients change their diagnosis. None of them are anything other than who they always were, but we're able to find out who they are. And they're able to participate in life in a new way. 26 letters equals infinite possibilities.
Elizabeth. Love.
What?
Your turn.
Your turn.
Love. You. You.
Tell me.
You.
I love you too.
I love you too.
So.
My greatest source of frustration is all those kids out there that could be helped. Maybe not all of them, but so many of those kids that are being treated under a behavioral model that what they really need is meaningful communication. There's kids who spend their whole lives. There's adults. There's people in Elizabeth Vossler's practice who are in their 50s and just finding their communication. Or they had a moment where they communicated and then the parents gave up. It's heartbreaking.
Nice job. So Ben said, this place, it is a safe haven, and we get to be ourselves, and we're so loved.
See, no, see. You see. Goodbye. Goodbye. See.
Emma says, this is where I am embraced for who I am. This is where non-speakers can grow and thrive.
This is a really underserved population that I think, sadly, a lot of people have given up on. I would say about a third of folks out there who are autistic or have other disabilities are non-speaking. So there's no end to the people who need to be served, and to do it diligently and based upon research and respect is an important thing.
So Lon said, this place is acceptance personified. It is love and kindness. It is where the silent go to find their voice.
They deserve the very best, that we have to offer them, and I think that's a pretty sacred mission, actually.
This place is a home. Away from home, it is filled with friends and hope.